Hey, good morning. Welcome to Sunday. And if you haven't worked the calculations out yet, it's only 4 weeks until the London Marathon. That's 4 weeks until I run my first ever marathon race. How cool is that? So I'm kind of absolutely pumped, pretty excited. So this is kind of a rehearsal race. Well, it's just a rehearsal run really. I'm doing 26.2 kilometres today. Did 30 last week on my long run. And we'll start tapering from this point in. But yeah, putting the miles in. And I think that's what sometimes you can easily forget. Actually, the race is just an event. It's all those kind of bits you do beforehand that make a difference. So yeah, and we're obviously trying to do this to make a difference for Teenage Cancer Trust. So keep giving and supporting and being the generous souls, the kind souls that I know you all are. In the meantime, I'll keep running this. I might drop you a bit of a note later on because it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we're just over halfway now. 26.2 kilometres done. On this 26.2 kilometres a run. What's that actually mean? It means that I've kind of run from one side of York to the other actually. So that is the other side of the ring road. I kind of ran over earlier. And yeah. So back to the question that I asked you guys. That kind of noise that was being made, did you work out what it was? If it wasn't my footfall, what was kind of making that rhythmic noise? Well, the answer is these Walker's crisps. Now, you can't get Runner's crisps, I've looked, but it's not a brand. But you might be wondering, why on earth are you eating crisps? Because a lot of people kind of think of crisps as being highly unhealthy, not very good for you, maybe cause lethargy, diabetes, all those kind of lovely things. They're not lovely in any way, shape or form, by the way. But it actually can be quite useful as well if used correctly. It's a bit like anything, isn't it? You know, if you use the hammering correctly, it can smash a lot of stuff up. If you use the hammer correctly, you can make some beautiful, beautiful furniture. So, how am I using this correctly? Well, over the last 12 weeks, I've been working with Gabe and Claire on my running and on my fueling and on strategies I'm going to be using on marathon day. And one thing we found is not only do I need to kind of fuel every half an hour to kind of keep the energy up, certainly so it's ready there for later in the race, but actually I get a bit of a dip. That kind of happens 20 minutes after fueling. So by having some crisps, which take a little bit longer to digest, means that it kind of fills in that little gap and means I can continue to run. But this is peculiar to my body. It might not be the right thing for your body. So you've always got to check out what works for your body. Right, I'll continue running. See you at the end. Okay, got 1k left, 1k left to go. You can see kind of the village church there, St Andrews. Passing Bishop Thorpe Palace, where the Archbishop of York lives. And what have I learned so far on this last 25k? I've learned that the weather's a bit warmer. Doing a long run, it's a bit warmer. You have to drink a bit more. Makes perfectly good sense. And unfortunately, they don't have aid stations when you're doing training run. So I did bring out with me a litre of water. That wasn't enough. So kindly, my wife came and got me another litre of water. So thank you very much, Sarah. That's kind of kept me going. Last little bit, this last push. And that'll be another long run done. on my journey to running the marathons. So it's quite nice because, you know, it was only a week ago I was doing 30k. And when it comes down to these challenges, I've literally got a week in between each marathon. And knowing I can do, 30k last week, 20 odd k the week before, 26.2k this week, it makes me quite confident. And that in itself is the massive boost. So it's nothing is possible, not just because other people can do it. I mean, hell's bells. We've got people that run ultramarathons day after day from each event. That's not me. I'm not comparing myself to them. I'm comparing myself to me. And that's my journey. So I've got to overcome. And I'm just going psychologically speaking, as possible, it makes me feel a lot happier. There's less worry going into it. I can concentrate more on having fun. As a good friend and also marathon runner of mine, Chris would say, having fun is the only thing you take seriously. Right, so I'm going to concentrate on this last 600 metres. See you all later. Bye.